Okay, hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this short tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make a main menu for your game. What I'll be showing you is how to make a quick and simple main menu, and with some simple commands have a mouse over that changes the sprite, and also when you click on the sprite it changes to show that you have interacted. So one that will start the main game and also quit the application. And in the next tutorial, I'll be going over how to do custom character animations. Okay, so hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to do a main menu inside of Unity. I'm going to start with making the background. So in Photoshop, I'm just going to go and get a background, and I figured that I will just do a standard screen resolution. So there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a gradient like you saw. So I'm just going to grab that green, and then for the other color I'm just going to go to a sort of dark green. So that'll be my background color. So I'm going to go and save that inside my file. So the exam assets, I'm going to create a new one called main menu. Save this as a JPEG. Called background. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to create a UI canvas. I'm going to set it to screen space camera and give it the camera. There we go. Plane distance of like 10, so it's like just in front of the camera. Then I'm going to go and get a UI image, replace that with, why is it not working? There we go. Cool. So now I have a nice gradient, and I'm just going to full screen this, giving it some overcut just in case. Okay, there we go. So that's nice. So then in Illustrator, I'm going to just go and make a new template, and I can go and do my buttons. So I'm going to do a bit of a cartoony round style. So I'm doing a rounded rectangle, and to make these more round I can just grab them and just bring them in until it goes red, and now I have a nice rounded block. Okay, I'm going to apply that there with a very thin white border, and then I'm also going to just give it a bit of a cartoony look by adding a round curve. No fill, just the outline. I'm going to make that outline round and white. So now it looks like it's a bit of a cartoon color, which is nice. Maybe just change that angle a little bit. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so then I'm going to export this. So I'm going to asset export, just drag it in, give it a name. Export it into my game, so documents, into my game, and this is main menu. And so now when I go to the game, there we go, I've got my button. Okay, it's a sprite, and there it is. Okay, so this is where it's different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the button straight into the world and give it a box collider, a 3D box collider. Okay, and then I'm going to put it inside the canvas, just zero it out, there we go, and put it in order in layer 1 so it appears above the background at all times. And then I'm going to copy it 1, 2, 3, just making sure that they are nicely spaced out. Give some space for a logo when I do the logo. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. You know, if I wanted to, I can go and change the colors. Oh, I like that one. Like retro. And the color's suited as well. So I'll do that. I'll do like, I should actually do this in Illustrator. So hang on, let's just take this, copy it, across to Illustrator. What's the font that I was using called? Registry. Scan menu. Font really big. Okay, there we go. So we have a bit of a better. That's cool. Okay, so I'll just go and take that, call that my logo, export that to the same place. Okay, there we go. Set that to Sprite, apply, and what I can do is I can go and get another canvas. Oh, yeah, for some reason that had to be changed. Okay, there we go. So I can go in, center it up. Cool. So exam menu, let's make it a bit smaller. Rename this to logo. Chasing the text, but what we can do is instead of doing it that way, seeing as we've got a nice font with us.
Make an exam menu.
Yeah. Well, I'm showing them how to make a main menu for their exam. So I can literally, as soon as I've got this font, I'm gonna get a start. Oops. Just copy, paste it. Start. Options. And a quit. Make those white, just so that they stand out. Okay, then I can just drag them into the exporter. Make sure you give them a name. Start. Option. Quit. Okay, make sure you select them. Export. And now they're here. Again, just making sure to change them to sprites. And now we can drag them in. And we put the render mode on 2 so that they're always in front. And I think we can actually, yeah, we can attach them to the correct button, which is cool. So, I'm just going to put that quick text in here. That's all in the Canvas system now. And what we can do is we can go and make an alternate version of our button. Just, we can do an over and a clicked version. So I'm just going to copy paste them twice. So I've got my normal, and then I want my sort of clicked version to be, or over to be an inverted color. So what I could literally do is I could take the gradient and I could flip it 180, export that as my button over, and then we want one that's been clicked. So what I'm going to do, so instead I'm going to go to gradient. I'm actually going to drag the red out like that, so the red becomes bigger. That's cool. So I'm going to drag that over, name it button clicked. Cool. So now we've got these two versions. Export them. Go to our game. Okay, so now we've got these two here, and we add an FSM. We get our playmaker up. Okay, oops, we need to not be doing that while in play mode. So add FSM, edit FSM. Add it's not staying in our streams. Let's go and fix our camera. I mean our canvas. Canvas should be pixel perfect. Scale the screen size. And all of this should be increased. There we go. Okay, cool. So back to the start button. Okay, so we've got a couple of options in our action browser. Get rid of preview, hints are off. Okay, what I can do is I can use a mouse 2D is it event? Yeah, there we go. Event, not 2D, just want a pick event. Okay, and use owner, so it uses itself. And we put that box collider on it. So remember that's important because that's how it detects where the mouse is. So what we can do is we can say if mouse over, new event over, we can go to a new state. So this is its normal state, so normal, no mouse over. If the mouse hovers over it, then what we can do is we can change the sprite, set property of the sprite to be the button over. Just make sure that we main menu, set these guys to sprites. They are sprite mode single. There we go. So we can go back to our playmaker. And then we can use the button over. And then we can go and grab that mouse pick event again. And once the mouse off, so it goes away from it, we use the off. And it goes back to normal. So now in our game, if the mouse goes over it, it changes, and if it goes off, we want to do the same thing. We go and set the property of this guy back to the normal button. So over, off, over, off, over, off. Okay? And we can literally go and copy that code to all of them. So I can literally actually just go and copy the FSM and paste that component as new on that and on that. And so now I can literally just, oh wait, it's setting the property of the start button. So we want to just make sure that we drag option button there. Just make sure we select the correct sprite. Sprite, button. There we go, that works. So just make sure that that's that, and then for the quit one, just make sure we get the quit button. And so now, there we go. So it gives the game a bit more interaction, and also lets the player clearly know which button he's going to click on. So then we want the clicked version. So we go back to our start, go add transition. We can make a new event for clicked. We want this to happen on both. We also want a new state. Clicked. And we go to mouse down, so that's when they click on it. Triggers clicked, and it goes into the clicked. And we'll do it for both. Technically you should only have to do it for over, but it's just good practice just to do it for both. And then also we just want to make sure that when they do mouse off, it goes back to the default state. Okay, so And then here, we're going to go and grab the set property again, and just make sure we get that button clicked state. So we're going to just copy that, make sure that that's there and there, and just do the exact same things. Mouse down, new event, clicked, clicked goes here, off goes back. Make sure mouse down, clicked goes here and back. Same for here, mouse down, new event, clicked goes here, down, clicked, and off goes back. So now technically, my mouse overs work, and I didn't change the spite, yeah. Let's make sure you select this one here, and that it's clicked. Options, and start. But I didn't actually see. No. Because here, mouse down, clicked wasn't selected. There we go. So when I click it, it goes wider. So there you go. So just lets the player know that he's clicked on it. Okay, then the cool thing is we can also, straight from this options, do exactly what we want. So on clicked, for the start button, we're going to go and load level, we can say load level number 1. In the options, we don't have to do anything for the options, and for the quit, we can just get an application quit. And it's that simple. Just remember to go to your build settings, add the standard OpenSea now, save, go and open our level 1, build settings, add as level 1. So now when we click play, and we click start, it loads level 1. And it's that simple to make a menu.